Alright, you guys, this is the second part to 4.3 for pre-calc. To do these, you're really, I hate to use the P word for proofs, you're really proving identities. And the best advice I can give you guys, when in doubt, run back and write things in terms of sines and cosines. Okay? Write things in terms of sines and cosines. So, secant is 1 over cosine times cotangent is cosine over sine. Oh, you always have to leave the right side alone. The right side you cannot touch. You cannot ever touch the right side. You have to leave it alone. You're trying to make the left side equal the right side. You don't work on the left side a bit, change the right side a bit until they get to equal each other. Nope. The right side is sacred. You can't touch it, ever. Okay, so now that you're here, cosines would cancel. And so you're left with 1 over sine, which is cosecant. So cosecant theta equals cosecant theta. Done. This one, write things in terms of sines and cosines. That would be cosine theta, over sine theta, times sine theta over 1. Sines cancel, and you're left with, whoa, cosine theta equals cosine theta as required. Done. Okay, when in doubt, write stuff in terms of sines and cosines. Oops, looks like I forgot a theta on that one. Tangent, sine of theta over cosine theta times cosine theta over 1. Cosines cancel, and you got sine of theta equals, whoops, I don't know what I was thinking. Obviously wasn't. Sine of theta as required. Foil it. It's begging you. Foil it. Oops, looks like I forgot the theta again there too. Ay, caramba. So that's a difference of square pattern. I'm really hoping you guys, I don't know where I got a T. I'm really hoping you guys remember those. Difference of square pattern. So it's 1 squared minus sine squared theta. The Pythagorean identity was sine squared plus cosine squared equals 1. Okay, you're supposed to leave the right side alone. So look at this. If I take the sine and subtract it to the other side, I get 1 minus sine squared. So this is worth cosine squared as required. Excuse me again. It's begging you. Get a common denominator. Man, I'm forgetting the thetas all over the place. Holy cow. Okay, it's begging you. Get a common denominator and add these things together. Okay. You've been practicing adding fractions all year, guys. So this one needs a cosine on the bottom. So I have cosine squared theta over sine theta cosine theta. Plus, this one needs a sine on the bottom, so multiply the top and the bottom by sine. So I have sine squared theta over sine theta cosine theta. Denominators are the same. Take care of business on top. Cosine squared theta plus sine squared theta over sine cosine. The top, that's the Pythagorean identity. Sine squared plus cosine squared is 1. Cosine squared plus sine squared is the same thing, so it's equal to 1. So the top is 1 sine theta times cosine theta. Now, stepping aside for a second, if you guys had 1/6, that's the same thing as a half, or 1 over 2 times 3, which is the same thing as a half times a third. Okay, you need to be really careful with this property, but this is true. 1 over sine times 1 over cosine is the same thing as this. And this is cosecant theta times secant theta as required. Okay? As required. So this is your homework. Okay? Wow, keep hitting the wrong button.